It's just evolution which floors me as well sometimes. The gold watch should be sold and the profits divided among his slaves. The earth stopped running under my bare feet, hypnotised in a rigid trance. I was locked inside a transparent coffin, eyes scrunched up tight, dizzy like my head will burst any minute, concentrating intensely, leaking paranormal energy. 20s vaudeville fringe theatre. Suddenly I was bolt upright in my coffin, eyeballs hanging out, celebrating my release. The audience tightened the noose. A large buzzsaw severed me into 2 pieces. Just an illusion. My body jerks out of the coffin like a jack-in-the-box. Boing. The head hanging from a spring, long as the organs, creepy, making the head bang against the wood long ago. Sometimes you see couples who conflict all the time. If anything, it adds to their fun. Conflict is not always a fight. I remember going to Amsterdam with this other guy. We stayed on a barge while we studied Dutch design for a project and bickered over it the whole time. I've been to quite a few interactive workshops and learned things like owning our own feelings, responding rather than reacting, sheepdog, wild chase. The pandemic is a right-wing coup of shoulds. But the organism worked itself out overnight, like the Smiler ride at Alton Towers. And everybody go ooh, 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 and everybody go ah, ah, ah. After work monkey session. An underground lake opened up where magical energy is hidden, and Chucky's spams had cancelled each other out. He sent some rough guys to harass me in town. I wonder what the future holds for us with so much uncertainty and so much stigma, and I don't really trust anyone. The neighbours could hear me and children running about, so difficult time for it and more to come. Disorientated, stupefied, a spaceship of white light, a scream that rang like chimes of shattered alien glass bells. Sexual empaths. It's this empathy thing, like as if my soul takes a photo of the other person's soul, and I can read that she had a bad childhood. She's been made to shut up and get on with her work goals, has chronic insomnia, acute anxiety and mental exhaustion. Well, sod it, I'm giving some honest feedback in the written work. Person who wrote this course doesn't understand how ill some people are, and I'm not sure you could get much iller than I was. I think You Own Nothing is the right wing taking the mick out of the left. Now today I've been collecting some more music tracks that sound like love. For instance, Jimi Hendrix is the melting sound of guitar sounds, like someone's heart and soul melting into the music. Riders on the Storm is like to me, it shows you through your depression to the love on the other side of it, rather than running away from the depression. And women get performance anxiety too, forgetting that it's all a form of communication at its best. I remember groups of us as teenagers would sometimes get hold of a magazine or a videotape for a dare, and because it was funny and entertaining, and crack ourselves up laughing. In some ways it has been educational in my life and entertaining, the old school of porn, where you would go into an adult shop. But in recent years there is something more sinister, with instant webcam services, revenge porn, etc. Sure, the new order can accommodate some tax hikes, babyholics. What can I put in a forbidden fruit pie? Spanish oranges, brie, grapes, yoghurt, chocolate, raspberries, strawberries, red currants.